No, this isn't like Winnipesaukee behind us, but this is New Hampshire. This is God's country. Alabama, Texas, hey, you guys ought to come up to this place sometime. This is great. September, start of the chase. NASCAR is coming up from New York City, the Hard Rock, Media Whirl. See how well that does in the TV ratings. We were talking to some TV people the other day. This track up here, beautiful country, beautiful layout. Bob Beer did a great job, and I think Bruton Smith and Jerry Gappin's going to do a good job taking over for him. But this track just doesn't seem to draw in the TV ratings. We'll have to see how well that New York City media's blitz at NASCAR helps out Sunday on ABC. The Loudon 300 should be a Jeff Gordon day, but I'm tired of picking Jeff Gordon. The guy hasn't done anything all year. A couple of good runs and mostly mediocre at best. Picked him to win Richmond. Boy, it makes me look like a zero. I think that Hendricks bunch, Jimmy Johnson's hot. I don't know about Dale Earnhardt Jr. Certainly don't know much about Jeff Gordon. Looks to me like Carl Edwards, Kyle Busch. Joey Logano. This is his debut. It's supposed to be his debut last week at Richmond. Hurricane Hannah, Tropical Storm Hannah, whatever that thing was, blew through. Took him right out of the game. With 40% to 70% chances of rain on Sunday, not sure if anybody will be racing up here. But Friday, weather should be just like this. Beautiful. He should make it in. He's got to make it in on speed, though. He's not in the top 35 in points. Joey Logano's an interesting story. He's only 18, but Mark Martin's been talking about him for years. He could have been a Jack Roush Ford driver. Jack never got around to signing him. Hemmed and hawed and let Joey get away. Let him get away to Joe Gibbs when Joe Gibbs was a Chevrolet operation. And then Chevrolet lost him to Toyota. So now Joey Logano, 18 years old, one of the hottest things to come along, maybe since Tony Stewart or Jeff Gordon, is in a Toyota driving for Joe Gibbs. Going to make his Sprint Cup debut here at Loudon Sunday, if he gets in the field Friday. We're looking at Dale Earnhardt Jr. too. He needs to win a championship. His father won 7. Dale's got to win something pretty soon. And he just doesn't have the championship team for him right now. He and Tony Eury Jr. need a little edge. They need something going for them. They've been sort of like cruising to make the playoffs. Now they made the playoffs. Now they need to step it up. Same thing with Richard Childress' bunch. They did step it up last weekend at Richmond. It's going to take a lot to beat Carl Edwards and Kyle Busch, though. And Jimmy Johnson, was he playing rope-a-dope? Did he hit a couple of good licks the last couple of weeks? Or has he really got something going, him and Chad Canals? I'm not sure. Tony Stewart, I tell you, he was really upset with Zipadelli, Greg Zipadelli, his crew chief, for the last pit stop at Richmond. He thought he could have won the race. Hey, things happen. But Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon, middle of September, they're both still winless. That doesn't bode well for them in the championship race, even though they're both in it. Tony, and he's got to worry about his new team, too. Ryan Newman, new partner. Maybe Jay Fry's coming over. Jay's supposed to talk to us this weekend. Let us know if he's going to stay with Team Red Bull or not. I think he's going to do the deal with Tony. That's the story. Thursday, Mike Mulhern for the Winston-Salem Journal, journalanow.com. The first race of the NASCAR Championship Chase, Loudon, New Hampshire.